I like where it tells us where the save, which save point we used, chapter end or typewriter.
Well, the chapter end is,
Yeah. Well, I know. Obviously, Okay. That's the door that you couldn't stop the guy from closing in time. This is where I push the right stick in to find out where my objective marker is, right? Okay.
Unless we forget, it is actually.
Oh, right. Well, I thought there would be a green door up here. But regardless, until we get there.
Oh, I bet that actually is it. On the other hand, I only killed like one group of people.
Yeah, I'd say that doesn't count because it wasn't a fight.
It was a slaughter.
Yeah, the rule is there has to be combat, and
that was definitely not combat.
Right.
Wow, 10 spinels.
10 spinels.
Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you.
Oh, you didn't put anything in the butterfly lane.
No. I guess that's what the eyes are for, I assume.
I believe so.
Come back.
Let's find out.
Treasures. Okay, well, the fact they appear in... Well, yeah, oh. Now, this is where I wish we had Glorp, or not Glorp.
Glorp.
he was in one of the streams, in Lorax or Zane, to tell us if there's more than one lamp, but I don't think
What
there
are you
is.
selling?
Well, even if not, it's not like it'll hurt too much to...
Yeah, just in time to see the merchant.
Stranger. Thank you.
Oh.
So it looks like if you have all three of
What are you
the
buying?
gems in those things, it doubles the value, which sucks. So we didn't get it, but
Right.
the stuff we're going to be keeping, we might as well
that
buy
all?
upgrades as we can afford them
Is
because
that
we want to
all?
get the unique, with all the
Thank you.
upgrades.
Is that all?
Granted, I think you can only afford to
Is
get
that
one
all?
unique in each playthrough. It's one or two.
Is that
Probably
all?
just one for us because we missed out on some goodies.
Thank you.
And I guess it makes sense
Is
too on
that
a
all?
rifle. Upgrading capacity
Thank
will
you.
let us store, we'll store more bullets.
And I think that after how much we've used the TMP, we might as well get the firepower up.
Fair enough. And this one
that
is
all?
actually a bigger jump per value. Like the last ones
Thank
were
you.
10%
Is
per,
that all?
per upgrade.
Is
That
that
was
all?
20%.
Thank
We've
you.
still got 20,000 pesetas.
Yeah.
We have nothing else to buy, so...
We are loaded for beer.
No, you can't actually open this gate. Kind of surprising.
Lame.
Just want to do a quick check.
Right.
Doesn't look like there's anything we missed.
Yeah.
Alright. Open!
Open sesame. Alright, and this is Ben starting things off.
Indeed.
Because he decided that throwing a grenade at the batch of Ganado, or the batch of cultists last time didn't count.
Well, it's not that it didn't count, it's that they didn't fight back.
Yeah, kind of like in tabletop games, what's the proper meaning of an encounter? Do you get experience for it?
Pretty much, I would agree with that.
Castellan. The Los Illuminados.
I still can't get over that.
That's 3. The Las Plagas. The Plague.
I can't get over that. It's like... one of the many ganados. Yes. Yes, that is their attempt to let you know that Ramon Salazar is both crazy and sympathetic because he has a dark past.
Right. But he kind of announced he had a dark past, and then it was really like, there's this evil cult, was doing something with parasites, and his toad's awesome.
Right.
So you can't really be too sympathetic.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, could the Castellan have decided to get rid of Los Illuminados because they were, doing evil, horrible things?
What do you mean, the Los Illuminados?
The Los Illuminados, my mistake.
See, this may be the one I was thinking of with the crossbowman on the balcony and not the other one.
It's possible.
Then again, Lorax seemed pretty sure that there was there and they got scaled down. Swift wants to know: is this a mansion? Yes, it is. Well, it's a castle. I guess we'd say it's more of a manor.
Yes, it is.
There's a green herb. Yeah. Is there another red barrel for you to get? No. Nice. So his cheek peeking behind the... Oh, peace.
Yeah, that guy is actually pretty hilarious. Because he actually is really, really good at dodging.
You probably get a step from what he's trying to hide, yeah.
Well, I was concerned that he would then move out.
Oh, yeah. He's got his steel mask. Ouch.
He's got a mask, and he actually survived.
Yeah.
I am a little surprised at that.
Yeah, that's why he gives a nice shot. I imagine she's doing the fist pump that Ashley does.
As well she should.
Thank you, Phoenix. He agrees. Nice shot.
Thank you.
This is why we let Ben hold the sniper rifle and I run around like firing the shotgun at point blank range.
Or the TMP, or practically everything else, yes. But yes, I will freely confess that in most games I tend to enjoy the sniper approach.
Kill all corporate commanders.
It does look like the Cooper Commander hood, doesn't it? Unless you were in, oh, was it the cartoon where he had like this weird helmet?
Yeah, the first season series or whatever, he had like a porcelain mask kind of thing, and then he had the hood. Well, I don't remember which one came first actually. I think the hood was second.
Yeah, it was one of the two.
Battle Cattle is lending his support. You are like 5 minutes too late. Ben already spent all of our PETAs on upgrades.
Now, to be fair, I think we can actually still afford the...
We'll get it from the next merchant then. And we might just go ahead and retire the TMP at that point because it's not that much. It's not that much smaller, and we have the pistol we're going to be keeping, and you don't really need a pistol.
I knew that was the guy with the pistol.
You really need the pistol and the submachine gun.
Right. Now, granted, I do love me the TMP, so if we're going to do a send-off, then I might as well.
Yes. And we have tons of ammo for it too. And I like the TMP too. It's just that, yeah, we at this point we have a good pistol, we have a good shotgun. We need something with the for crowd clearing.
True. The mine thrower would probably be okay.
Right, and we're not going to be getting the striker, and that's normally what you would use if we're going shotgun, crowd control.
Right.
Hey, Battle says, I sound... You're talking about me, right? Wayne sounds really familiar. I had a guy I was playing Dark Souls 2 with say that I sounded just like Markiplier. I haven't forgiven him yet.
All of these guys with helmets.
They're
wise to my game.
Can you go for the upper torso, like a vital shot? Will that kill him?
I don't think it does any more damage.
Yeah. Just made it mad.
Now this is actually kind of hilarious because you can actually see they're both right there.
Yeah, can we get a grenade with the blast radius go behind the door?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I don't know if it would clip it. As you can see, when you run down, that guy runs first.
Okay. Ben does not agree with that assessment.
Agree with, with the player.
I would assume, yeah. Oh, that's, you flank those guys, right? No, you don't. Yeah, you do. Yeah, they're there. Oh, he didn't have much much gas left in the tank.
Aha!
Oh, if we had like one more point of damage on the rifle, that would have been a one shot with the body shot.
Which would have been pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, such is not in our future.
Oh, he says he figured it out. It's the villager from the Emperor's New Groove. I do. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember. I did see it, but I don't remember that. Now I'm gonna have to watch it too sometime.
Now, where did the guy in red go? Oh, I bet he went through here.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, John Goodman. Yeah.
Whoa!
Backstab.
You'll only die tired. Good golly, he's got a lot of health.
His cowardice gives him.
Oh gosh!
He has a lot of health, and now he has a lot of bullets. You know what would be great if, for this section? A mine thrower.
See, I don't actually think a mine thrower would be a too good.
You'll probably do some fancy bank shot like somebody linked to in Zane's LP. Yeah, you managed to kill the El Gigante with a grenade. Like bounce it off the cliff and hit the plaga with it.
That's really...
Yeah. You might be able to shoot through the railing and finish him off. If you did enough damage to him, you shouldn't have too much health left. Oh. Okay, that was but you got him too.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's a bit of karmic justice right there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Being able to get the higher ground and pick him off with the bolt action definitely made that section a lot easier.
Right.
You can run down like through this door and fight him on open ground, like taking cover and popping up when he reloads, like they want you to fight him, but no.
And the other big thing too. The other big thing is that you can actually basically outflank him by jumping through there and then shoot him before he can turn around.
Right.
Because that thing turns really, really slowly.
Yeah.
But why bother? Makes me wonder.
That's one thing I love about this game is that a lot of them promise multiple different approaches, and I mean, and so obviously some of them do better than others. Like
Right.
I'm not going to compare this to Human Revolution or anything.
Very true.
But you have a toolbox, although it's one dimensional.
We
it's
have an attaché case.
Yeah, attaché case. It's all guns, but you could, however how you use them, how you like to use them, the different skill with them, the ammo you have, it all kind of encourages you to do things differently. It's very emergent.
It's locked.
But luckily,
We use the gallery key.
isn't it good that he stuck around to fight us instead of just running away where we never catch him?
Well, once he got onto open ground, his fate was kind of sealed.
Right. Hey, Jagan, he's asking how many pounds of gold is he carrying?
Right now, not as much as he was due to how much we spent.
Yeah. Yeah, Ben bought pretty much every possible upgrade for the weapons we're keeping, which is the Blacktail, the Riot Gun, and the bolt-action rifle are the ones we've decided on for sure.
And as you might expect, this is a little bit of a puzzle. But
Cattle is giving us more of a argument for the mine thrower. Use it for anything: sniping, room clearing, DPS, traps. Ven mentioned the restricted ammo might be a problem, and that's always the issue I have, is that enemies it seems like the rate at which they drop ammo there's some kind of gradient based on like like a rarity. Like the pistol round's the most common, then TMP, then shotgun, then rifle, and so on. So I use them. I told Ben to get the mine thrower when he played last time, and he did it for like one chapter, and it didn't give us very many drops.
I was too busy actually solving the puzzle and progressing the game. What did you just say?
We're just talking about the mine thrower, and Cattle was saying he ended up with lots of mine boxes when he played.
Surprise. But I'm afraid it's Ashley.
I guess maybe there would be enough.
Not you, Mr. Kennedy.
If you don't need me, then get off my back, old man.
Did you say old man, Mr. Kennedy? It might come as a surprise.
Leon picks
but I'm
the
only
dossier
20 years old.
dialogue option.
So you're just like all the others? A puppet of the parasites?
Surely you don't think I'm the same as those diminutive ganados. The parasites, las
He's maybe
plagas,
it's
the
pretty diminutive.
slaves to my will. I have absolute control.
Well, I really don't give a damn. Rain or shine, you're going down.
As a response,
Get
aha!
rid of our American
Yeah,
friend.
they're asking how Swift was asking how we need the code for the door, and like Ben said, it was a sacrifice of 6 lives. So you just had to set it up so that there were 6 people I killed. You know what would be good here?
You are never going to let that go.
I do love the scythe enemies. And the fact they don't spring them on you beforehand is a kind of looks pretty legitimately surprising.
Right. The other thing that is good to know is that those scythes can one-shot.
Do they have a special kill animation, or is it just they just do that much damage?
They actually can
Oh, snap.
They can do that much damage, but they can also just decapitate you.
Right.
As well. Thankfully, we've got a lot of red and green herbs.
Yeah. And doubly thankfully, Ashley isn't here. Nice. There we go. Oh.
Yep, we're not done yet.
There they go.
Yes.
Yeah, Yesway mentioned Napoleon. And then I was like, yeah, and yeah, Napoleon was average height for his size. From memory, it was like some mistranslation from.
Yes, the actual problem was that
They always blow themselves up if you stay on the bottom. It's great.
But yes, those Napoleon's head was given what were called the Pays de Roy. It was the French term, and that was something like 5 points. Oh gosh, it was something like.
The long and short of it, as it were, was that he was 5'7", and they rendered it as like 5'1".
Right,
Yeah. Hi. Yep. You can practically see the. I thought sure he was going to grab you again.
No, I have complete control over those Okay, sorry.
Swift is asking us why we aren't combining herbs ahead of time because we like a full inventory box that's messy and disorganized.
And it aggravates all the people who need order and stuff. No, actually, the biggest reason for it is at least for me. Oh, that's convenient.
But yeah, basically, you never know when you're going to find a yellow herb to mix, and if you can mix all three, and you have to have at least one green, of course. So,
right.
So yeah, unless you need the space, it makes sense to just hold them for when you need to make them.
And the other reason is once we get Ashley back, using a green and red on her is at this point a waste of a red herb.
Right.
So if the situation calls for just healing her, then I would just use a green herb.
Yeah.
At least until she's got a little more HP.
Right.
Okay, now to go forth and get stuff.
More rifle ammo.
I wish that things hadn't moved quite as chaotically, because if you're careful, you can actually immolate all of those archers, which is really cool. And I'm still wanting to drop those oil lamps on more people. Right.
Yeah, that's a good thing too about kind of knowing to expect them or being a little more situationally aware. Because I didn't even see those. In fact, I didn't see the last one until Ben started talking about it with one on screen. It's like, oh yeah,
yes.
Oil lamps.
Okay, this loops around. Fair enough. I'm also trying to make sure that I don't miss anything.
Right.
In case all of you have forgotten, we still have not found any of the 3 pieces of the main door that we need to get.
Right.
Yes, all of this has been an incredibly convoluted way of getting the Resident Evil fetch quest stuff.
Cranks and emblems.
Cranks and emblems. I'm providing the crank, they provide the emblem.
Well, that's a big vase.
Inside is
one of them. Oh,
a security system thing.
So
to disarm that, I have to hit this button, I think.
Interesting. It then chips in something he learned just today. Immolate technically means sacrifice, and self-immolation took the form of setting oneself on fire. In enough high-profile occasions, they gradually became the new primary meaning. Interesting. No, I didn't know.
Did they blow themselves up again?
Probably.
I think they did. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things where one Rocketeer could actually be a threat, but because there's 2 of them, they kind of... And they position themselves such that, yeah, they're practically never going to hit you before they kill themselves.
Oops, that wasn't what I wanted. Let's see if I can't hop across.
Are you supposed to hop, or do you have to, like, extend the bridge to it?
Huh. Where would the bridge extender be? Oh, I bet that's the route that I was just in.
Yeah.
How much you want to bet the rocket troopers will once again pop out and once again die?
So the security system so the security system he was talking about was the two guys with missile launchers.
Well, I think it was the central planet.
That's the exception. Yeah, you come to think
Except they still blew themselves up.
Yeah, I wonder if they didn't think about how big the blast radius would be on the enemies when they designed that section.
Almost certainly.
Because it like hit the wall next to you. It didn't hurt you and killed them.
First part of the... Alright, I can go back if I wish, but I do not wish. I want to go ahead.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it's a green door, so off it goes to Wayne.
Alright. I'm back. Going to go ahead and save real quick. Run, Ben, run. Yeah, that was pretty silly how that worked out.
Silly, but awesome.
Yeah, I cannot imagine that was intentional. It's probably just them changing how the physics worked. Okay, we have anything over here? All right. What do we have? Oh, handgun ammo. All right, we have two ways to go. Chances are we can only take one of them. It's an open. Oh, is this the? No, this isn't. Is this the? Oh, I probably could have killed some birds.
Yes, you could have.
Hmm.
Yep, you could have turned into a John Woo movie.
Should I just flashbang the birds? We got plenty. I think we got plenty of them, right?
We've got 3.
Yeah. Let's bomb some birds. Well, would it even be worth it? What did we even get from this one?
It'll probably be just a fair bit of the savings.
Oh, we didn't even get anything from that one. You know. Yeah. Next time, birds, you're mine. Okay.
What you have actually gotten saved.
Well, I didn't see anything.
It was off to your right. The other window.
Yeah, see, there wasn't. This was it, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, frickin' birds. So stingy. I see, this is the outdoors area. I remember this part being pretty hard.
Ven asks, what do you think of the other games making saves a finite resource? Depending on the game, you'll want to flashbang those.
Oh. Thank you.
Going to. Yeah, you can just shoot them if you want, but...
Yeah. Darn it. Well, we got one, and it did drop a...
Dropped a velvet.
The velvet blue was already there. So, wait a minute. Okay, it dropped the 300 pitas, and the rest of the stuff was already there.
Pesetas. Anyway, about games being having saves as a finite resource. Depending on the game, it can be an interesting idea, but generally I just find it intensely frustrating.
With a little help, that means he needs Salazar.
But, for example, a lot of the old NES games used to have saves as a finite resource. And what that really just meant is, now in the day of emulation, I click save. Because generally speaking, it's just not adding anything to the game at all, except mild frustration.
There are some arguments that make that limited continues made you get good, as the saying goes. Like I wouldn't have gotten. Like I ended up being pretty decent at. That's the way I'm supposed to go.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, there was another route I could have gone. But...
check the map. That thing that we have.
Yeah, I was a big fan of the Ninja Gaiden games back in the day, and so that would go.
It's a locked door.
So the other one would have been locked.
Yeah, both of them are locked.
Yeah. Okay. And so there's some treasure we'll have to come back for.
Right. Yeah, we'll be coming back this way anyway once we've saved actually.
Right. All right. This is still me. Oh, okay. Now this is what I remember out here.
And then you're completely correct. As far as I know, none of the new Resident Evils have gone back to the typewriter ribbon save thingy.
Yeah.
Or anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah, Swift was mentioning the other extreme where games like Halo, 5 feet checkpoint. Yeah, one of the memories I have of that was when I was playing Modern Warfare. It was Modern Warfare 2 with Ben. We did something kind of similar, you handing the controller off and stuff like that. And there was one section when I was trying to beat it on Veteran that, yeah, then it ended up, I was basically surviving on checkpoints. So I would checkpoint, die, get a little further, checkpoint, die. And it ended up, okay, 2 moons, all right.
2 moons make one.
And it ended up with the point I was at where, like, the checkpoint was with a grenade flying at me. And so, yeah, I had to, like, every time I would start, and I did do that part like 10 times. Now, where do I go from here?
You go down, you continue going on into the maze.
Okay, see, I thought you couldn't go any further that way.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, there's the stairs. Okay. See, all I saw was...
You can also go into the room to your right.
I didn't even... No, are you sure?
Yes, there's a door further on. Not that way, the other way.
Okay. You're kind of throwing me off there. Right.
Mr. Kennedy. Still alive, I see. So, do you like my garden?
Yeah.
I see you've managed to work
Ben
in a
was saying
little
that
of your
kind of
twisted
makes
taste
him
here, too.
remember the failed run concept of Mario Brothers and stuff.
Sagacious
Well,
as
you have to
I am,
remember that
even I
there's a pretty
get
cynical
lost
time. It's how you got value
Even
and
if
time
it
out of the
takes your
game
whole
was to
life,
make players play it
you'll
multiple
never
times,
get out.
and like I can't
You know
really
that no one
support
dies
that.
without a cause? You will satisfy
Yeah, he's probably
the
right. I'm probably gonna get
stomachs
eaten
of
by
my
a dog
cute
here.
pets.
Or a Kumiyo,
Now,
I think.
if you'll excuse me, I have to tie up a few loose ends.
That's fair.
Like chasing
No, that
down
was
a
Wolf.
couple of rats.
Oh, you're talking about wolves.
Two
Yeah.
rats.
Oh, good question.
2 rats.
Two rats.
Who's the other? Huh. They're an
It's
intruder
not
besides
Lewis.
me.
If one's Lewis, the other must be Louise. It's behind you.
But that was the one that was locked.
Oh, is someone?
The 2 moons make 1. Yeah.
Ah. My mistake.
Well, let's get a green herb down Leon's Golets, or should I just use up a yellow while I'm at it?
Might as well.
Yeah, we'll be getting. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have another
do
green.
Yeah, just do the whole green, yellow, red thing.
Well, I don't think we need a red for where I'm at right now.
With the increase, yes, you will.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Remember, a green's only going to get you about 1 or 2 bars at most.
All right. Well, they're your herbs, partner.
There we are. I can't imagine not being able to save in Skyrim. It's not a pleasant imagination.
It looks like she said I won't be able to save Skyrim, and I think most playthroughs don't save Skyrim. I think I've started 10, I've beaten it once. Now, in this one, I think you can get a little distance before the dogs aggro if you don't make too much noise. But I might be, mistaking that for something else.
It's true. There's also the fact that the dogs have basically different areas that they control.
And I also remember reading from catching up on that LP that the Kumiyo can't Kulmiyo. The first L is pronounced. Second one is the Y sound. Aha. That they can't grab you from the rear. You know what'd be great here?
A grenade, among other things.
Oh, don't! You fools! Yeah, apparently their animations are such that they can't actually attack you. They can't actually hurt you from the rear.
Huh. It's kind of weird.
We won't be abusing that though. Bad form. Bad dog.
Oh, you should know. If the word you were looking for was wolf, that's Lobo.
Well, the thing is, they're called Kulmiyos, and I thought that was like, well, yeah, of course that's not wolf. It's Lobo.
Now I'm trying to think of
what it actually means. Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think of how to spell it because I don't actually remember.
Oh, I saw that time. Good eyes there. That's one thing that helps with the oh.
Remember, he can't hurt you
From the rear. Run!
You have the Scion ability set up.
Oh yeah.
You aren't aware of the wolf, therefore it cannot hurt you.
We actually saw him through the foliage there. Or I guess we could use the full-on technical term in the topiary maze, but
It isn't topiary, I don't think, because there aren't actually sculptures. It's just hedge maze.
meh. But that's a good point. I forgot there was an actual. Oh, speaking of, There's my favorite kind of plant.
Aha! I told you there'd be
Yeah. Well, I didn't say there wouldn't be. As a matter of fact, I figured there was certain to be.
Giving flashbacks to the flame. Yes, indeed.
I don't know why this. I thought this part was hard. I guess if you try to do it with a handgun, it can be pretty rough.
Right.
But the TMP just keeps them stun locked.
Alternatively, when you go through this area in separate ways, or separate ways,
yeah, that's probably
pretty rough.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking of. Even though I didn't do it, but I saw it. Okay, there's one.
Stuff.